And there's been a few times where I've made purchases of these canned coffees and I was very sad about it because I get it. And I open it up and it's like, I look inside or I taste a bit. I'm like, oh, it's straight black.
Yeah.
Or even worse, it's black with
Mhm.
sweetener.
Oh,
Who does that? Hey everyone, welcome back to another morning shot episode. No, it's not alcohol, it's coffee. We're the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And we're happy to have you again for another episode. Thank you so much coming to join me and Adam, your friends, to give you a place where you can listen to natural English and become one of us. Join us in this conversation. All right, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Japanese canned coffee. Okay, everyone. So the Japanese canned coffee is a miraculous thing that I believe started in Japan. This is one thing that we really don't have in North America. Me being from America, Adam's from Canada, and canned coffee is not a thing.
No, I mean, we don't have vending machines to be able to dispense those canned coffees in the first place.
True. And then even if you go to like a convenience store, like a bodega or something, the coffee that you'll get is not coffee. Because guess what? You don't get coffee there. You go to a cafe to get coffee.
You do.
Probably Starbucks.
You can, or a donut shop. Yes.
Right. But convenience stores won't traditionally have coffee. If you do see it, I don't know. I think Starbucks made like a coffee that was in a bottle, like a glass bottle.
Oh yeah.
That you could get. That was like an iced coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But like that was it. There's nothing. But you come to Japan, you go to the vending machines, the convenience stores.
Yeah.
It's like cereal in America where there's like a huge section. Massive selection of just canned coffee.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, wow, people really like coffee in Japan. Like I knew I guess everybody likes coffee, but I'm like to see this new section of drinks that's just dedicated for canned coffee. Because you can go get, fresh coffee now at the convenies and stuff. Mm-hmm. You can go to a cafe.
Yeah.
But a lot of people choose a canned coffee.
Yeah.
Adam, have you tried these canned coffees? What do you think about them?
Mochi Ron, yo.
Multiple times.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think the first time I came to Japan on vacation, a friend that I made was like, hey, have you ever tried this Japanese drink? I was like, what drink?
It's called Boss.
Canned coffee. This was a Emerald Mountain, Blue Mountain.
Okay.
And he gave it to me, and I think that's when my whole life changed because it was really good.
Yes.
It was really good, and it still is really good.
Okay.
The convenience is there. Just, when you don't want to go to a coffee shop or when it's cold outside or when you're standing in the train on the platform, the home, and it's cold and you want something to warm you up while you're waiting for the next train to come, look no further, my friends.
Than the vending machine. Because they have
hums and glows in the distance.
Pocket-sized hand warmers, warmers that you can buy and then drink. Oh, man. So, okay. So you had a few of them. My question was, because you said it was delicious.
Yeah.
You said it was good the first time you tried it.
Yeah.
Before that, have you had a lot of coffee? Were you a coffee drinker before that?
I think, yes, I was actually.
Okay.
Yeah. But it would
and you enjoyed it.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been canned coffee. It was always from the coffee shop. Yeah. There's no alternative.
Yeah. So I had it too, and of course I had the help of a Japanese friend, and I got the one with milk and sweetener in it. It tasted delicious. I enjoyed it myself. It's so good. Come on. But I've had a few instances where I was all alone.
Okay.
And I'm like, you have to tell just by the design
I know where you're going.
Which one has milk, which one doesn't, which one has sugar, which one doesn't have any kind of sweetener.
Yeah.
And there's been a few times where I've made purchases of these canned coffees and I was very sad about it because I get it. and I open it up and it's like I look inside or I taste a bit. I'm like, oh, it's straight black.
Black, yeah.
Or even worse, it's black with
Mhm.
sweetener.
Oh,
Who does that?
I don't know. For me, it's the lattes that are unsweetened. Of course,
Okay.
like I
Yeah.
don't mind them, but when I'm expecting it to be sweet, it's just gross.
Yes. It's a punch in the face because it's
Yeah.
like, well, what is
What is
that?
this? Oh,
It's like
oh,
no good, no
yeah,
good. Like if you've ever thought a drink you're about to drink is one thing,
yeah.
but it's something else. Like if you think it's water, but then it turns out to be like
7-Up or Sprite,
yeah,
or the opposite. I've had both
yeah,
cases.
some sparkling water,
Yeah,
like yeah. Um, your mind and your tongue just like had a fight and hate each other.
yeah.
So that definitely happened with me a few times with these canned coffees. But for the most part, like I got into them for a while and
Hmm.
and got them so often
Yeah.
that when I had actual ground coffee, fresh
Ah,
coffee,
yeah, yeah.
I was like, and I tried the canned coffee again. I was like, this isn't coffee. I'm like, this is kind of gross. And then I was thinking about, I'm like, sometimes I've seen these canned coffees like not in the refrigerator.
Right, right,
Like if you
right,
go to like a supermarket or
right,
something,
right. Like
you could see them
yeah,
off.
yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? I like the ones with, like a latte style with
Hmm.
milk and stuff. I'm
Hmm.
like, I've never seen milk not in the refrigerator section. So what exactly is in this latte,
Yeah,
in this drink where
yeah,
it can stay and you look at like the expiration date on the bottom and like it can last a long time.
yeah.
So then like that just influenced my brain more that
Mm.
when I had these canned coffees, I'm like, I don't even think this is coffee anymore. So I've stepped away and I've decided
Ah,
like not to get canned coffee. The only time I get it
yeah.
is when there's a really cool like little toy on top of
Okay.
it or something,
Yeah, yeah,
It comes with something cool.
yeah. Recently, yeah, I don't really buy it for the exact same reason as you, MJ. Like, it's good when you are desperate, for me.
Yes,
And then some
yes.
people, they drink it all the time, every day. Like
Yeah.
it's there, and there's different flavors and everything. But once I started thinking about, like, how do they make it? How does it stay on the shelf so long? How does this
Yeah.
milk stay so good for so long? How do they
Yeah.
keep it unrefrigerated, as you said? How do they heat
Right.
it up and then let it cool down and then heat it up again? Who's
Yeah.
changing these cans? When do they get changed? What
So
if I
many
drink it the
questions.
last day before it expires? Is it still good? What if I,
Oh yeah.
like the day after? So, yeah, I know that there's probably coffee inside, but they have to add something else to it. And it's not as satisfying as an
Mm,
actual fresh grounded cup of coffee, or,
yeah.
with freshly ground beans.
They have it so well marketed
Yeah.
where there's a few that I've seen. Like I remember one that was called Morning Shot.
I
And
think
the size
I
of these are really small.
mm, mm.
I almost think about it like I'm like, this is not enough coffee. I'm like, why are we even buying this? Like, why don't I just go like spend and like a little more money to get like a normal sized cup of coffee?
That's
Because
true.
these things are so tiny. And then at the very end, like you get it all out, but then there's a little left. So you're like trying to like stick your tongue
Make
in
a
there.
jump over the lip.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of coffee
Yeah.
that's being lost.
Yeah.
But going back to it, like there's this one called Morning Shot,
Mhm.
and it's like, yeah, that just answers everyone's question. Which one, when you're at the vending machine, which one should I get? Oh, it's at the morning right now. I'm trying to go to work. Of course, I'm gonna get the Morning Shot.
Of course.
Of course. So there's so many different styles of them, and if
Right.
like you think about the different styles of coffee that there are, like there's not really that. I guess there's a few,
I mean,
but
there
to
are.
have new ones
Right.
come out almost like every season
Right. Right.
from these companies, then again it just continues that thought of like, what is this
What is this?
really?
Yeah.
This is coffee. Why don't I just go get a normal ground coffee
From the
make it
convenience store.
myself,
Right.
go to a
exactly.
cafe, a cafe, or even now at the convenience stores from like, I don't know, like 7 years ago or something, 5 years ago, where all convenience stores started to have their own coffee beans and you can get freshly ground coffee
Yeah.
right there.
For like
And
the same price almost.
yeah. Maybe that was a big like kicker for me to get off of canned coffee.
Just having it
I
there.
bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Probably.
Because that was the convenience is still there. And it's just the replacement of it.
Right.
From can to, I guess, a little less convenient. You got to wait like a few minutes, not even a few minutes, a few seconds to get your coffee.
Yeah. I mean, how lazy can you be if you don't want to wait a few seconds?
Yes. So I guess these canned coffees definitely were born for vending machines. Like you were saying, great for hand warmth in the winter time, in the winter season when it's really cold out. These can be helpful. But is it really coffee? Should it be called canned coffee? Should it be called canned drink? We'll leave that up for everyone to decide. Thanks for joining us and watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below. Do you like canned coffee? What's your favorite? If you don't like it, why don't you like it? Let us know.
Yeah, you can let us know on all our SNS channels. Check them out. Subscribe, comment, and like on each and every one. We appreciate it all.
That's it for this episode. We'll see you on the next step.